freaking watch Netflix or Hulu. Hey, what's good, guys? This is Sam. And I just got some quick word for you this morning or afternoon. I don't know when it's going up, but I got some word for you. And with this extra time that I've had on my hands since the lockdown and all that, I've been able to spend a little more time in prayer. And whilst doing that, I kind of just kept thinking about the crucifixion of Jesus, and just the sadness and and just the hardship that was. This wasn't a good time. Just the sorrow that was going around during that time, and it was making me think that even though that time was a very sad time, God still had a plan for it. That it wasn't meant to end at Jesus dying, and meant to end at this time of sadness and sorrow, but He had a plan, and He went with His plan. Jesus rose on the third day. He conquered the enemy. He rose with victory. And, thinking about all this, it's making me think kind of this time. This time seen as kind of a time of sadness, just not good time, And we could sit and be fearful and sad and afraid, or we could just stand in knowing that, God's got a plan for this time. And it's not supposed to end like this. It's not going to end in death. It's not going to end in sadness, but it's going to end in victory. And you guys just kind of have that. This isn't a surprise to God. This virus isn't something that is news to God. He's known about it, and He has a plan for it. So I kind of want to encourage you guys that don't be fearful during this time, but God's got a plan for it. And also I have a scripture to share with you pretty quick. It's in Ephesians 5, I think it's 15 through 17. I actually have to look at it. Hold on. And the scripture says, so be very careful how you live, not being like those with no understanding, but live honorably with true wisdom, for we are living in evil times. And then at the next line it says, take full advantage of every day as you spend your life for His purpose. We're living in evil times. That's something you can't deny. Especially, this is kind of very apparent during this is a pretty evil time right now. You got a virus going around. But it's just important that we take full advantage of this time. Take full advantage of every day, of every minute that you have for God's purposes, especially if you got all this time going on. Take full advantage of it. Because I know, don't just play video games all day or freaking watch Netflix or Hulu all day. Like, seriously, take advantage of this time, because God really wants to use it to not only build you as a person, but just to show you His goodness. So just take advantage of it. Get with God. Read some Word, because God's waiting for you, man. He's got some good things planned. So guys, take care. We'll see you.